Hi, it's Bob the Hippie Gardener, and we talked a little bit about succession farming or succession gardening with our raised bed in another video. But when you do this, sometimes you know what you're doing is you're planting right next to other stuff, like we planted right next to this spinach right here. Well, spinach in the meantime is taking nutrients out of this soil, and you got to feed your plants, right? So I planted this stuff, and will these carrots and radishes grow? Yes, they'll grow just fine, just like these did. But I like to replenish my soil. So they would say, well, as an organic gardener, well, what do you use? Well, I have a couple of things I use. One is I use something called kelp meal. And basically, this is really for potash. So the K, for the NPK, this would be for the K. And so what I do with that to replenish that in the soil is, this is just ground up kelp, and you can just, I'm just going to put a little bit right over where I planted those. Just like that. So that's one way to get some potash with the kelp, some of the K1 in your NPK. So then, how do you get the nitrogen? Well, that depends. For me, what I do is I get it from my farmer friends who are organic egg farmers. I can get this chicken manure that's mixed with wood fibers. So this has really got some nitrogen in it. And you got to use it sparingly, but you can use it just a little bit in your soil like this. So that's going to give that some nitrogen immediately, and it will also break down slowly. So that's the great thing about it. Now, where do you get this? Well, you got to know somebody who's a farmer who farms eggs to get chicken manure. So, but I personally feel better using it if I'm those kinds of sources. If I know they're an organic chicken farmer, than I do from going to the big box stores and buying that stuff. So that's how you can replenish both the nitrogen and the potash in your garden using natural ingredients.